It is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl here from Glendale, Arizona, the college football playoff semifinal, and a trip to the national championship is on the line. It's the Ole Miss Rebels who took the field moments ago to take on the Miami Hurricanes with a trip to the biggest stage in college football on the line. What a matchup here from State Farm Stadium in Arizona. Trip to the national championship hangs in the balance. The winner of this game will take on the winner of Oregon and Indiana in college football Super Bowl. Miami coming off of a big win in this college football playoff against Ohio State. And they will kick it away to begin this one. And we are underway here in the college football playoff semifinal. And it'll start with the touchback, and Ole Miss will start at the 25. The Rebels defeated Georgia in the quarterfinal of the college football playoff in what was arguably the game of the tournament. 39-34, Ole Miss pulled out that victory on New Year's Day down in the Sugar Bowl, and now the Rebels will take the field first. Led out by Trinidad Shameless and company, and they started off on the ground with Cowan Lacey, who runs it up the middle for about a yard before he gets turned backwards. A huge game packed to the rooftops here in Arizona for the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, with a trip to the national championship on the line between these two schools. Second down and 9. They give it to Lacey again, and Cowan Lacey gets his way across the 30-yard line to set up third down and 3 here for the Rebels. Trinidad Shameless, 3,600 plus yards coming into this game. Third down and 3 here for the Rebels on their opening drive. It's Lacey running right side, and he did not get there. He is brought down short of the first down by Jacoby Thomas, and that'll bring up fourth down and 1 here on the opening drive for the Rebels offense, and they will be forced to punt to start this game. So a 3 and out to start for the Rebels on offense. And a good start for the Miami defense. From the 20-yard line, breaks one tackle out across the 25, and that's where Miami will take over on offense. Let's take a look at our Rush Royal, presented by Chipotle. Mark Fletcher on one side, Cowan Lacey on the other. These two running backs looking to take over this game. First down starting at the 27-yard line, and they go quickly to the outside, and the pass is caught by Alex Bauman for a 3-yard pickup from the right arm of Carson Beck. Huge win over the Buckeyes in the quarterfinal. A lot of people had the Buckeyes winning it all this year, so now we'll get a new champion. Second and 7 from the 30-yard line. Carson Beck to throw again, and he throws it to the outside, incomplete. And it'll be third down and 7. So all 4 teams remaining in the bracket, Miami, Ole Miss, Indiana, and Oregon. None of them have ever won a national championship game, so we will get a new team to win the national championship this year for the first time ever. Third down and 7 on Miami's opening drive. Beck has all day and fires over the middle, and again it's overthrown and incomplete. And a 3 and out quickly here for the Hurricanes as they'll be forced to punt. So Miami on to punt it away very quickly after a 3-yard completion and then back-to-back incompletions for Carson Beck. From the 23 is where it'll be fair caught there, and Ole Miss will take over on offense. Starting at the 24-yard line for drive number 2. And they hand it off to Lacey, running left side, and Lacey gets out across the 25-yard line, and a pickup of 2. Juan Lacey had 22 carries for 98 yards against the Bulldogs in the quarterfinal. Give it to him again here, heavy dose. And he gets brought down after just a minimal pickup. In fact, no gain on the play, as he is brought down by the Rebels to bring up third down. Third down and 8. Still looking for the game's first down as Shameless takes a shot downfield and the pass is broken up. Good coverage downfield, step for step by Miami's defense. O.J. Frederic back there, their excellent corner on the outside. And it brings up fourth down, and again, the punt team comes out for the Rebels. So Ole Miss on to punt it away again. Still no first downs in this game. From the 25-yard line, the return comes to the near side, and they get out across the 35-yard line, and that's where Miami's offense will begin. Which offense will get the game's first down? See if Carson Beck and company can get it here, and he goes over the middle, pass is caught, and reaching his way for the first down is C.J. Daniels. And that's the game's first down, and it belongs to the Hurricanes offense as they move the chains to the 47. First down at the 47-yard line. Beck fires, pass is caught. Malachi Toney takes a hit out across midfield. And a 6-yard pickup for Malachi Toney, who can kill you on the offensive side. He's got great speed, the freshman. Definitely takes a lot of guys to bring him down, and they got to do it very quickly before he gets into the open field. Just one catch for 4 yards, however, against Ohio State. Beck fires, and the pass is caught. That's Keelan Marion, another receiver on this roster to pick up a first down into Rebels territory. So first down to the 32-yard line. And here is Fletcher. Good cutback by Fletcher, and he takes it to the 25. And breaking news actually just now in real life, Juan Lacey has just announced that he will be returning to Ole Miss in 2026. So the Rebel running back not going anywhere for the Rebels next season. Second down and 2 from the 24-yard line. Here is Beck keeping it, running right side, and he slides down right near the marker, and he's going to be a little bit short, and it'll bring up third down and a yard. And TJ Daughtery is down for the Rebels. So they go under center here on third down and 1. Mark Fletcher is the running back. It's Beck keeping the ball and sneaking it for a first down just shy of the 20-yard line. And Miami is on the move just outside the red area now here on drive number 2. They go trips receivers to the left here on first down, ball at the 22-yard line. They give it to Fletcher, running it right side, trying to get a block along the edge, and he can't even get back to the line of scrimmage before he's knocked down. Good job by the Rebels to string him out, and Deshaun Womack is there for the tackle, and it's a loss of 1 on Mark Fletcher. Second down and 11. They give it to Fletcher, and he gets stuffed up front. Deshaun Womack again, and a loss of 3. And back-to-back tackle for losses for Womack, and it's third down and long. As we hit the halfway point of this opening quarter, Ole Miss trying to turn Miami back. And it's third down and 14 here for the Hurricanes. They need to get to the 12-yard line to convert on third and long. Beck stands in, goes underneath, pass is caught by Bauman, and he gets spun down well shy of the first down at the 20-yard line, and it's fourth down. And Miami will bring in the field goal unit to try to get on the board first here in this semifinal game. Good snap and hold and good kick. And Miami strikes first here in the semifinal. 3-0 our score. Hurricanes on top just over halfway through this opening quarter from Glendale, Arizona. From just about a yard deep in the end zone, good coverage by Miami, and he's brought down shy of the 15. That's where Ole Miss will begin. First down ball at the 14-yard line is where they'll start, trailing by 3. Here is the handoff running left side, and a pretty good run there on first down. It was Damian Taylor, the second-string running back, behind Kawan Lacey, and he picks up 8 yards on first down for the Rebels, who are still searching for their first down of this game. This is drive number 3 now. They spread everybody out way wide on the outside. Shameless will throw, flushed out to his right, taking a shot deep for Stribling, and it is intercepted on the deflection. Here comes Miami back the other way, and all the way across midfield comes Zachariah Poyser. And the game's first takeaway belongs to the Hurricanes on defense. Shameless, who was a magician in that game against Georgia, scrambling all over the place, looking like Tarkenton, tried to do it again, and Zachariah Poyser was not having any of it as he gets it off the deflection, and the game's first takeaway belongs to Miami. And now they will set up across midfield. First down, Hurricanes. They started off on the ground. Fletcher running right side. Flag flies in as Fletcher stiff arms his way to the sideline and knocked out of bounds, and we'll check the penalty. So our first penalty of the game belongs to Miami. It's Markel Bell on the hold, and that backs him up back into their own territory to the 46. Here is Fletcher, left side, big hole. And Fletcher spins his way to the sideline out of bounds. And after all of that, it was just a 4-yard pickup on what looked like it could have been more, and it's 2nd and long for Miami. Mark Fletcher, 19 carries, 90 yards against the Buckeyes in the quarterfinal. Here is Beck, pressure off his backside, steps away, floats it deep towards the end zone, and incomplete off the hands of Malachi Toney, and now 3rd down. Malachi Toney looked like he got his hands on that one, but he couldn't bring it in, and now 3rd down and long here for the Hurricanes. Ball at midfield, and the Rebels looking to get a defensive win after the interception. Back on 3rd down and long, pressure up the middle. Launches it again deep downfield to the end zone again, tipped around, and this one's intercepted on the deflection. Another interception, this time for the Rebels on defense. And they take over at the 20-yard line. Back-to-back picks here in the Fiesta Bowl. Nick Cole, the strong safety, who is playing for Wydett Williams Jr. and a first down for the Rebels at the 20-yard line. We trade turnovers here in the opening quarter. And now Shameless will take over first down. They hand it off to Lacey. He fights his way out across the 25-yard line, tackled down after a pickup of 7 by Kellen Wiley of Miami. So, a field goal by Miami, and then we trade interceptions, both of them on deflections on deep balls. So 2nd and 3 ball at the 27-yard line here for the Rebels. Shameless on a quick hitter, pass is broken up, what a hit! Raul Aguirre Jr. dislodges the pass, and now 3rd down and 3. Third down and 3 from the 27-yard line. Off the play fake, he goes downfield, and it's nowhere close. Excellent coverage downfield by O.J. Frederick Jr. and it's 4th down. The Rebels go 3 and out. So the Rebels punt it away for the 3rd time in this opening quarter. And Ray Joseph will fair catch it at the 33, and that's where Miami will take over. Carson Beck threw an interception there last time on a deep ball towards the end zone. They give it to Fletcher on 1st down, and he gets buried. Back behind the line of scrimmage. Good play by a number of Rebels up there. Let's credit the tackle to Xavier Harris. And it's a loss of 2 on 1st down. From the 31-yard line, 2nd down and long. Fletcher again, right up the middle. Big hole for Fletcher. He breaks away. Mark Fletcher in a foot race. Fletcher inside the 20-yard line and drug down inside the 10. What a run by Mark Fletcher Jr. And it's 1st and goal for the Hurricanes in the blink of an eye. He just ran right up the gut, and there was nobody even close. 59 yards. And the Hurricanes are in business all of a sudden. So all the way up to the 9-yard line after the 59-yard run, they give it right back to him. Fletcher takes it down near the 7-yard line, and it'll be 2nd and goal for the Hurricanes. 7 carries, 67 yards already for Fletcher. 59 yards on that previous run moments ago. Second and goal from the 7-yard line. Beck looking around, fires to the end zone, swatted away. Good coverage. And now 3rd down and goal. So about 7 yards away here on 3rd down and goal. Rebels looking to hold down here near the goal line after the 59-yard run by Fletcher. 3rd and goal. Beck keeps it, running right side, and he gets hit at the 5. And he's brought down short of the end zone. It'll be 4th and goal for Miami, and decision time for Mario Cristobal. Good job by the Rebels to not break after giving up that big run. And Miami's going to send the field goal unit out to try to extend their 3-point lead to 6. Chip shot here from the 5-yard line. And he's perfect. So Miami had the big run by Mark Fletcher Jr. of 59 yards, set him up 1st and goal to go. They could not capitalize, and Ole Miss holds them to a field goal, and it's 6-0 here in the Fiesta Bowl. So Miami will send it away here to Ole Miss. Makes a man miss, but brought down shy of the 20-yard line. So here comes the Rebels offense. Haven't done a whole lot, and they trail by 6. 1st down at the 19. And they started off with Chambliss trying to run it, and he gets absolutely destroyed up front by Ahmad Moten. And it's a loss of 5 on 1st down for the Rebels on offense. Miami's defense off to a great start in this game. Second and 15 here for the Rebels. In the final minute of the opening quarter, quick hitter, pass caught. And that is a minimal pickup there for the Rebels on offense. Sets up 3rd down and 12. Harrison Wallace, the catch on 2nd down. Brings up 3rd down and 12 to the 17. They need to get up to the 29-yard line. They empty the backfield here for Chambliss. Looking to avoid another 3 and out. They go for the screen on the outside, and that had absolutely no chance. Caden Lee had nowhere to go, and guess who? O.J. Frederick Jr., the tackle, and again the Rebels go 3 and out. Miami's defense playing very well. First quarter winds towards a close, and this punt will be the final play of this opening quarter. And it's a fair catch at the 45-yard line. End of one from Glendale, Arizona. The college football semifinal has Miami up 6-0 over the Rebels. Start of the second quarter here from Arizona. 6-0 Miami with the football and the lead. As they start the second quarter off a play fake. Beck stands in and fires a dart. There's Tony. And Malachi Tony takes it into Rebel territory. Out across the 35-yard line. Good start to the drive for the Hurricanes. Beautiful pocket formed around Carson Beck, and he delivered a strike to Tony right into his chest. And a first down up to the 33-yard line here for the Hurricanes. Here's another quick throw. Tony slips a tackle. And Malachi Tony's got a first down to the 22-yard line. Back-to-back good plays for him, and Malachi Tony takes it to the edge of the red zone, and Miami is on the move very quickly here once again. Tell you what, if he was looking, Prince Umanmielen had a shot to go the other way if he just put his hands up. First down at the 22-yard line. Here is Fletcher, and he gets drugged down just across the line of scrimmage. Tyler Banks in on the tackle, and it's a pickup of 2 for Mark Fletcher Jr. Second down and 8, ball at the 20-yard line. Here for the Hurricanes. That was the tight end Bauman in motion. Beck fires over the middle, incomplete. He overthrew C.J. Daniels, and now third down, and Beck knows he missed one. So now third down once again. Miami's been able to get the ball into or around the red zone pretty consistently here in this first half, but Ole Miss has held them out of the end zone. Now 3rd and 8 from the 12. Carson Beck over the middle, and again overthrown. That time he was looking for Ray Joseph. And again, it's 4th down. The Rebels get him down there, but then hold. And here comes the field goal team again for Miami to try to make it a 9-point game. Auburn on for his third try. He's 2 for 2. And now 3 for 3. And it's 9-0 Miami on 3 field goals here in the first half. So Auburn starts very quickly 3 for 3 in this game. 9-0 Miami, a 2-score game now for the Hurricanes. From about a yard deep, he's going to bring it. And he brings it out to the 20-yard line. So that's where Ole Miss on offense will begin. First down. They need to figure something out. Trinidad Chambliss and company haven't had a whole lot of success in this first half. Good pickup by Lacey on the play action. Pass is caught on the outside, and slipping a tackle is Luke Hayes. And he's able to pick up 5 yards to the 25. And Hayes is a little slow to get up. A lot of underneath throws. The one deep ball that we saw from Chambliss was an end zone interception by Miami. 2nd and 5 from the 25-yard line here for the Rebels. Chambliss to the far side of the field. Pass is caught. That's a first down. That's Daquan Wright, who takes it to the 40-yard line, and a first down for the Rebels. A much-needed first down here early in the second. Trying to get them some momentum. It has been tough to come by here in this first half. First down at the 40-yard line, play action, quick throw, pass is caught by Wright again. He gets stood up after about 2 yards shy of the first down. And there on the tackle was a couple different Miami defenders. Second down and short here for the Rebels. It is Lacey trying to get to the edge, and a good tackle in the open field before he can get going. So now 3rd down and 2 for the Rebels, and 3rd down has not been their friend in this game so far. Third down and 2 from the 48-yard line. They hand it off, and Lacey finds enough room off that right side for a first down. Just across midfield, O.J. Frederican on the tackle, and the Rebels move the chains once again. First down, ball at the 48-yard line. Lacey again running right side. This is actually Damian Taylor running up the right side for a couple of yards. So just across midfield, the Rebels, they have not been able to find a spark on offense. They trail 9-0 here in the first half. Looking to get right back in this game if they can go down and score. Second down and 8 at the 46. Screen to the outside. Stribling. Tried to get the edge. He does, and Stribling takes it inside the 30-yard line. And Ole Miss, this is their best looking drive of the game so far. Take it inside the Miami 30. Good block out in front by Caden Lee as well. He disrupted the rush from Ethan O'Connor, and now a first down to the 28-yard line. Shameless, quick hitter. Pass is caught for a first down. Driving his way forward to move the chains is Bruckler. And Bruckler's got a first down to the 16. So Ole Miss takes it into the red zone for the first time tonight. Ball at the 16-yard line for the Rebels. They go play action. Chambliss fires, and it's incomplete. He got hit as he threw. He was looking for Stribling, I believe, in the end zone, and it's second down. Lacey back in at running back. Ball at the 16-yard line. Flag is down. It's a free play. They give it to Lacey up the right side, and he's able to get a couple. And I believe Miami was offsides. Offside. Jadaise Richard was offsides, and that moves the ball up to the 11-yard line. It's second down once again. Logan Diggs back in at running back. Shameless will throw against the blitz. He steps through it, and Shameless has his eyes on the end zone, and he is just short. It'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line as Shameless takes it inside the 5. Stepped right through the pass rush. A little bit of a hesitation might have prevented him from scoring. But now it's first and goal from inside the 1. They hand it off right up the middle and in. Touchdown, Rebels. It was Damian Taylor who takes it in, and the Rebels are right back in business. With 8:27 to go in the second quarter, the Rebels get the game's first touchdown and trim into that deficit. Extra point will make it a 2-point game here in the first half. And it is up and through. 9-7 our score. Long drive and a good one. 11 plays, 80 yards down the field, and the Rebels are back within 2. Miami will start just shy of the 20-yard line. So here comes the Miami offense. Carson Beck and company have had some success in this game, but they have not been able to finish drives. Just 3 field goals for them, and that's it. Big hit on the outside, and no gain on the play. Wydett Williams Jr. with the hit on Ray Joseph, and it's second down. And the Rebel fans in this building coming back to life. Second and 10, ball at the 19. Beck trying to set up a screen, and that is blown up. Couldn't get back to the line. Good play on the edge by Ole Miss. Centurion Perkins on the tackle, and now third down and 11. Halfway through the second quarter now. Third down and 11. Miami looking to avoid going 3 and out. Beck will throw, and it's almost picked. Nearly picked off, and it brings up fourth down. What a read on that throw. He was looking for Ray Joseph, and that one was nearly going back the other way, and it brings up fourth down, and Miami goes 3 and out, and the Rebels will send their offense right back on the field after their touchdown drive. And the Rebels will start up near midfield. So here comes the Rebels back on offense. Finally found their stride the last time. And now with a chance to take the lead here on this drive. Chambliss underneath. Pass is caught. Daquan Wright, 7 yards into Miami territory. So all of a sudden you can feel the momentum shifting to the Rebels side. In what was a first quarter and a half or so that was pretty much dominated by Miami. The only difference is the Hurricanes haven't been able to find the end zone. Second and 3, extra man on the blitz. Chambliss escapes out to his left, and it's incomplete. He was going downfield for Stribling, and Chambliss tried to do some more magic and have it carry over from the quarterfinal as he somehow delivered that one, and it's incomplete. So now third down and 13 from the 45. Third down and 3 from the 45. Chambliss on the move again, dumps it off to the outside and converts to Diggs for a first down to the 41-yard line. And Miami gives up the third down conversion, and Ole Miss keeps the drive alive. And Chambliss again improvising. First down to the 41-yard line. Chambliss over the middle into tight traffic and incomplete. Looking for Wallace, and it's second down. From the 41-yard line, second down. They give it to Diggs, left side, and Diggs able to muster his way forward for a few yards. Third down on the way on the edge of field goal range. 5.5 to go here in the first half. And Ole Miss faced with another third down, this time third down and 7 for the Rebels. Third and 7, here's Wallace underneath, and Wallace can't get there. Tackled down by Aguirre just shy of the first down. It'll be about fourth and a yard and a half, and decision time here for the Rebels. And they're going to kick the field goal to try to jump in front. To try to put Ole Miss up by 1 from the left hash. It is no good. He missed it. Wide to the left. And Miami maintains their 2-point lead. And a lot of people said go for that. You have to imagine. And now first down for Miami starting at the 33. Maintaining their 2-point lead, the Hurricanes. Here's Beck who pulls it out. Fletcher got absolutely nailed on that play fake, and Beck is able to pick up 2. Second down and 2 here for Miami. Setting up a screen for Fletcher, trying to get a block. Flag flies in, and Fletcher fights his way just shy of the 40. And this looks like it's a hold. That's the second time Markel Bell has been called for a hold in this game, and it's second and long here for Miami. Fletcher gets stuffed, and now third down and long. Good defense downfield by the Rebels brings up fourth down with 3 minutes to go. And returned only a couple of yards out across the 35. So 2:55 to go before halftime. The Rebels with the ball back, trailing by 2. Off the play fake, Shameless down the seam and going up to get it. The pass is caught for a big first down into Miami territory. It's Caden Lee. And a good start to the drive for the Rebels on offense. Two and a half to go before halftime from the 43-yard line, first down. Shameless, quick hitter, pass is caught. To the 35-yard line comes Caden Lee. Back-to-back catches for him. Trinidad Shameless gets over 100 yards in the game, and a pickup of 8 might take us to the 2-minute timeout here in the first half. Good catch on a wobbler coming in there from Shameless. And now Ole Miss does not have to snap this if they do not want to, but they do anyway. They go play action. Shameless fires, and the pass is batted away and incomplete. And that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout with 1:58 to go in the first half. Third down and 2 from the 35-yard line. Quick screen to the outside, and breaking a tackle for a first down is Caden Lee. It looked initially like Miami was going to get the stop, but Caden Lee shows off his strength and picks up a big first down for the Rebels. What up, Wombat? First down to the 27-yard line, 1:45 and counting. Ole Miss looking for their first lead of the game. Underneath, pass is caught, and Desan Stribling drives himself to the 20-yard line in a pickup of 7 as we hit 90 seconds to go before halftime. Both teams still with all 3 timeouts. Neither one of them very anxious to use them at the moment. Second and 3 from the 20-yard line. Watch out! He's lucky that wasn't a fumble. My goodness. Ahmad Moten came in pretty much untouched, and Shameless just throws it into nowhere. Now third down and 3. Third down and 3 from the 20-yard line. Shameless fires, and the pass is broken up. He was looking for Wallace, and it's incomplete. And now decision time once again on fourth down. They did not go for it last time and missed the field goal. What do you do here on 4th and 3? 57 seconds to go before halftime. They're going to send him out again to try to give the Rebels their first lead of the game. And this time he's good. And the Rebels take a 10-9 lead here in the first half with 54 seconds to play. Raul, I don't think Miami wins the Natty. I think they make the Natty and then lose it to either Indiana or Oregon. From the 6-yard line, the return by the Hurricanes will bring him out across the 20. And now the Hurricanes will have 50 seconds to go and all 3 timeouts to try to do something if they so choose. Beck on first down, quick hitter, pass caught. Malachi Tony. Ray Joseph on the catch for 6. I don't know. Don't count out Oregon. 2nd and 4. Beck, pass caught by Bauman, and a first down to the 35. Timeout Hurricanes. They're down to 1 left with 42 seconds left. First down at the 36-yard line. Carson Beck underneath, Bauman again around the corner for a first down as he fights his way across midfield. Miami will use their final timeout with 35 seconds to go in the first half. They are now out of timeouts and pushing field goal range. Ball at the 46-yard line. Beck to the outside, C.J. Daniels gets to the sideline. No, he did not. They continue to run the clock. It looked like he got out of bounds. They say no, and the clock will tick down to 20 and counting. And Miami's just now coming up to the ball with 13 seconds left. Down to 10 when they snap it. Beck throws it out of bounds with 7 seconds left. And now what do? Do you try the long field goal, or do you try for another quick play to the sideline? They are going to try the long field goal. Auburn is 3 for 3 in this game. This would be a big one. Good snap, good hold, gets it up. It has the distance, and it's good. Auburn puts it in, and Miami takes the lead just before halftime. All 12 points for the Hurricanes have come from the right leg of Auburn. And that one he hits from downtown. He is going to bring it from the goal line, and he gets brought down with 1 second left. And we have hit halftime here in the first half. O.J. Frederic Jr. is our player spotlight. Okay, I'm going to be real with you guys. I just choked on something. I have no idea what it was, but I just choked on something and I almost just died. Okay, I think we're good. I don't know what that was, but I just almost died right there. First down, starting at the 23-yard line to begin the second half. And a quick throw to the outside is hauled in for a minimal pickup to Tony. Just 2 yards on the edge. So Carson Beck and the Miami offense, they were able to move the football down the field pretty well in that first half. They just could not finish drives. All 12 of their points are via the field goal. They've gone into the red zone and inside the 10 a couple times and just haven't been able to score. Second down and 8. Beck stands in, fires downfield, and a good catch by Ray Joseph to the 40-yard line, and Miami moves the chains. Good protection up front once again by that Miami offensive line, and Joseph goes up to get that one. First down up to the 40-yard line. Here is Fletcher, brought down from behind. Good pursuit. Prince Human Milan makes the tackle, no gain, second down. Second and 10 from the 39-yard line. Play action, Beck underneath, swatted away. Tried to fit it into Bauman, dangerous throw. Dejan Womack knocks it away. Now 3rd down and 10 here for Miami. Empty backfield here for Beck on 3rd down and 10. Need to get up near midfield. On 3rd down, Beck taking a shot. Deep downfield. Pass is incomplete. In and out of the hands of C.J. Daniels. And it brings up 4th down, and here comes the punt team. Both of these teams taking deep shots down the field, and none of them have really connected. That time he was trying to fit it into Daniels, who got his hands on it, but good defense by the Rebels. Brings up 4th, and Miami will punt it away up by 2. Spiraling punt. Fair caught at the 20. And that's where Ole Miss will begin on offense, trailing by 2. It's been a tightly contested game, and the Rebels are set for their first drive of the second half. They give it to Lacey. Slips one tackle, and Lacey fights his way out across the 25 and a 6-yard pickup for number 5. Second and 4 from the 27-yard line. Here's a quick screen, and that doesn't go for a whole lot. Maybe a yard. O.J. Frederic there on the tackle. Dazon Stribling couldn't get enough room. And now 3rd down and 3 for the Rebels, looking to avoid a 3 and out. Third and 3 from the 28-yard line. They give it to Lacey, running right side, and he didn't get there. Brought down at the 30-yard line, and Miami makes the stop. We'll see what Ole Miss wants to do in their own end of the field. Helen Wiley in on the tackle, and they're going to punt it away. Good job by the Miami defense once again. Back-to-back punts to start this second half. And this one will be fielded by Ray Joseph and brought out to the 34-yard line. And that's where the Rebels will start on defense, looking to get another stop. Down by 2 with Carson Beck and company leading 12-10. Beck has time, fires over the middle and completes it. Malachi Toney across midfield, 1st down, Hurricanes. Beck got hit on the release, and he's still able to fire a strike to Malachi Toney. First down up to the 47-yard line. Here's Fletcher, and he gets denied right up the gut. Suntarin Perkins there on the tackle. What up, Cody? Thank you. And it brings up 2nd down and 8 here for Miami. Just across midfield, the Hurricanes have yet to find the end zone in this game. All 12 points on field goals. Here comes the blitz. Beck fires, and it's incomplete. 3rd down. Ole Miss brought pressure that time. Here, and he was looking underneath the Fletcher, and now 3rd down and 8 on the way. Need to get up to the 37-yard line. On 3rd down, Beck fires downfield and connects to Bauman. And the tight end is rumbling himself inside the 10. And it's 1st and goal inside the 5. Alex Bauman is having himself a quietly good game, and Carson Beck delivers it to him. And a 42-yard pass play sets up 1st and goal. And now we'll see if Miami can finally finish a drive. They've got it into the red zone multiple times, have not been able to cash in with touchdowns. And now a big opportunity to extend their lead. They have 1st and goal from inside the 5 at the 4-yard line. RPO, touchdown! Elijah Lofton, the other tight end, and Miami finally cashes in for 6. Ole Miss just forgot about him over the middle. He was all alone, and Elijah Lofton scores the game's first touchdown for the Hurricanes, and now this extra point to make it a 2-score game. And Auburn connects with that one, 19-10. Miami with the lead. The Hurricanes finally find the end zone. And the big play by Alex Bauman, one tight end to set it up. He set up the Elijah Lofton touchdown just one play later. And it's 19-10, a 9-point lead for the Hurricanes, and the Rebels will start near the 20. Nine-point lead for Miami. Ole Miss back with the ball, down 2 scores. Watch out. Oh, man, he is dumped in the backfield. No chance to do anything. And it's a loss of 4 for Ruben Bain Jr. We haven't said his name a whole lot tonight, but Ruben Bain Jr. makes the play that time for Miami, and it's 2nd and long for the Rebels. Fake it to Lacey. Chambliss taking a shot downfield, and this one is knocked away. Good defense downfield by Miami. It's swatted away by Zechariah Poyser, who has an interception in this game. And now 3rd down and long, and another deep ball by Chambliss, unable to connect. And now 3rd down and 14 here for the Rebels. Chambliss stands in and fires, nearly pegged. O.J. Frederick had his hands on it. And it brings up 4th down, and Miami's defense holds once again. He was trying to fit it in downfield to Kawan Lacey, of all people. And O.J. Frederick almost had a gift of an interception, and now a 3-and-out once again for the Rebels. The punt team out again. Fielded at the 41. Watch out. Ray Joseph takes it into Ole Miss territory. And that's where Miami will begin, with a short field in front of them. And they start with an empty backfield here for Beck. Beck on 1st down finds Fletcher, and Fletcher takes it inside the 40 before he gets spun to the ground by Cam Franklin. And it's a 5-yard pickup to Fletcher through the air. And a 2nd and 5 as we approach the halfway point of this 3rd quarter. To throw again. Beck fires, and the pass is caught, and a big hit delivered on C.J. Daniels before he can get going, and he is hurt and heading to the sideline. Big hit was delivered by T.J. Banks, and now 3rd down and 2 here for Miami. They give it to Fletcher, trying to stretch it to the edge, and he gets brought down behind the line. First guy to him, Deshaun Womack, and that makes a field goal try here a little bit harder if they so choose to go that route. And they are going to go that route. Auburn will set up for a long field goal. And Auburn is off the upright and no good. And he's celebrating as if he made it. It hit the upright and got denied, and Auburn just did the LeBron. What in the world? So Ole Miss will take over at the 40-yard line. Still down by 9. Here's Lacey running left side. Not a whole lot of space. Oh my, what in the world is happening? A kicker doing the LeBron celebration on a miss. 2nd and 8 from the 43. Quick throw, pass is caught. Big hit. Big hit delivered by Jacoby Thomas. And that brings up 3rd down. 3rd down and 4 here for the Rebels. From the 46-yard line, need to get to midfield. Lacey in motion. Chambliss fires, incomplete. He missed him. He was open. He was looking for Stribling. And it brings up 4th down, and the Rebels go 3 and out again. So the Rebels on to punt it away again, 4th down. And now he has trouble with the snap. It's nearly blocked, and they hit him. A flag flies in, and Ole Miss is going to get an automatic 1st down. Oh, my goodness.
Personal foul.
Wesley Besainthe hit him, and Ole Miss gets a free 1st down up to the 39-yard line. Here is Lacey up the middle, and he gets stood up once he gets across the line of scrimmage. So nearly a blocked punt turns into a disaster for Miami, a new life for the Hurricanes. Up to the 37-yard line, 2nd down. Crips receivers to the right this time. RPOs on the slant. And a minimal pickup and another big hit. Dazon Stribling got popped. And now 3rd down. Appreciate it, Wombat. Third and 5, quick screen, caught and nowhere close. Couldn't get the 1st down. Harrison Wallace had no chance, and it's 4th down. And now decision time for the Rebels. Do you kick the field goal, or do you go for it? A field goal would make it a 1-score game again, but they are going to go for it. They missed a field goal earlier. Maybe that has an impact on the decision. 4th and 4 from the 33. Extra man on the blitz. Chambliss fires, and it's intercepted on the overthrow. Picked off for the 2nd time, and back to the 27-yard line. Miami takes over. Ethan O'Connor takes it away for the Hurricanes. Another errant pass by Trinidad Chambliss, 2nd interception of the game for the Miami defense, and he threw it right into the chest of Ethan O'Connor. And Miami will take over the 27-yard line. On 1st down, they give it to Fletcher. And Fletcher fights his way up near the 35. Gain of 6 yards on 1st down. So Miami with the ball in the lead. 19-10 our score. 4 minutes to go in the 3rd. Ole Miss struggling on offense. And Miami looking to potentially, depending on how this game goes in the 4th quarter, put them away if they can go down and score again. Carson Beck swings it out, and Fletcher tried to reach for nothing there. He wasn't even close to the 1st down. He was brought down with good coverage on the outside by Wydett Williams Jr. And now 3rd down and 5 here for the Hurricanes. And this feels like a must-stop for Ole Miss. I know we still got a full quarter to go, but this feels like a must-stop for the Rebels on defense. 3rd down and 5. Extra man on the blitz. Hurricanes pick it up. Beck floats it up, and this one is caught. Malachi Toney going upstairs and stealing it away. And a 1st down out across midfield. Arnoldo Rangel, I agree. But it's still much of improvement. Look out, Beck somehow got away, throws on the run and completes it. Another 1st down inside the 35. This time he connects with Keelan Marion. His 2nd catch of the game, and the Hurricanes are on the move. First down at the 32-yard line. Beck pulls it out and throws it to a wide-open Daniels, and Daniels has got a 1st down to the 21-yard line, and the Hurricanes finding their stride now on offense, taking it just outside the red zone. First down ball at the 21-yard line. Fletcher is brought down. Took a shoulder. And now a gain of 1, 90 seconds to go in the third. Mark Fletcher, no room that time. And remember, going back to that third down at the beginning of the drive, we said it felt like a must-stop for the Rebels. They were unable to stop them with that big catch by Malachi Toney, and now the Hurricanes are in striking distance, but that'll help the Rebels' cause as they bring Fletcher down in the backfield. Cam Franklin came in to bring him down, and it's third down and long here for Miami. .30 seconds to go in the quarter. Third down and 12 for the Hurricanes. Four-man rush this time. Beck stands in, fires, and the pass is caught. Daniels out of bounds inside the 10, and it's first and goal. And Carson Beck starting to settle in, and he's starting to pick apart this Rebels defense. They do not have to snap this before the end of the third. It's first and goal from the 7. And they do not snap it. We will get first and goal on the other side. End of 3 in the Fiesta Bowl. A trip to the national championship hangs in the balance, in Miami with a 9-point lead, looking to add on. Start of the fourth quarter here in the Fiesta Bowl. It's first and goal for Miami, up by 9, and a chance to add on to their lead. From the 7-yard line, Carson Beck standing in to the outside, caught by Bauman, and he takes it to the 5, a 2-yard pickup. The difference between a touchdown and a field goal is also massive in this game. Second and goal from the 5-yard line. Beck fires, pass caught, touchdown! Elon Marion, and the Hurricanes add on to their lead. Just a quick slant, nothing special about it. And Carson Beck delivered it right into the lap of Marion, and the Hurricanes add on. And the extra point here will make it a 16-point game, which would mean Ole Miss is down by 2 touchdowns, but they would also need two-point conversions as well. Auburn nails the extra point, 16-point lead for the Hurricanes. 10 plays, 74 yards down the field, and Miami is feeling good here early in the fourth quarter. From inside the 5-yard line, out to the 20 before he gets turned backwards. And now Ole Miss got to try to figure something out on offense. It has been a struggle bus for the most part in this game. First down starting at the 20-yard line for Chambliss and company. Off the play fake, Chambliss stands in, good protection, but now it starts to break down, and he fires it incomplete. Second down. Hey, that Miami defense is good. KPU. Second and 10 from the 20-yard line. Quick slant, pass caught, and getting him a little bit closer for a third down is Caden Lee. And that'll be third down and 6 here for the Rebels, who are struggling to move the football. Third and 6, they need to get to the 30-yard line. Big third down, they set up a screen. Logan Diggs trying to get there, and Logan Diggs can't. Good open field tackle by Ethan O'Connor, and it's fourth down. And Ole Miss this deep in their own territory, I don't think you can risk going for it. I think you have to punt it away. And that's exactly what they're going to do. The game is in the hands of the Hurricanes. And they're going to get the ball back up by 16. Spiraling punt. Ray Joseph from the 33 has room. And Joseph takes it to the 45-yard line. And that's where Miami will begin. Hey, APU. Just wait. Beck on the quick throw. Alex Bauman just across midfield. Perkins there on the tackle, his 8th. And it's a pickup of 7. KPU, I think Ole Miss is going to struggle against Miami. I really do. It's going to happen. Second and 3 from the 48-yard line. Here's Fletcher, and he gets drugged down, but not before he gets the first down. Out across the 45-yard line, Mark Fletcher moves the chains for Miami. Ball to the 44-yard line, new set of downs, quick slant, Bauman. And he picks up 8 yards to the 36, and we have an injured Hurricane. It's Markel Bell, one of the linemen who's got called for a couple holds in this game. He goes out, and it's 2nd and 2 from the 36-yard line. Beck pulls it out, runs it to the left. Carson Beck takes it inside the 25, and another first down for Miami. And Miami looking to put this game away potentially on this drive. Any score makes it a 3-score game. And they're already in field goal range. First down, ball at the 24. Play action, Beck. Screen to Fletcher is incomplete. He was looking to set it up to Fletcher. Good defense there by the Rebels, and now 2nd down. Trips receivers to the right here on 2nd down for Carson Beck. Extra man on the blitz comes late. Here's Fletcher. And Fletcher takes it to the 16, setting up a more manageable 3rd down and short here for Miami. 3rd down and 2 on the way. Third and 2 for the Hurricanes, ball at the 16. They give it to Fletcher, right side. He's got a first down, and he takes it inside the 10. And once again, it's 1st and goal for the Hurricanes. Mark Fletcher, 17 carries, 85 yards. And the Hurricanes are knocking on the door again as we're under 10 minutes to go. From the 6-yard line, 1st and goal. Here's Beck keeping it, running right side, and he gets brought down at the 5. Sage Ryan, the open field tackle on the quarterback, and it's 2nd and goal at the 6. Six yards away on 2nd and goal. Flag is down. This might be a free play. He swings it out to Fletcher. And Mark Fletcher gets brought down, but this might be offsides on the Rebels, and I think it was up top. Jalen Braxton. And that moves the ball up to the 3-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal from there. Jordan Lyle in the game at running back. He gets it, and Lyle takes it to the 1. It's 3rd and goal, a yard out for Miami, and we have an injured Ole Miss player. It's Sage Ryan. From the 1-yard line, it's 3rd down and goal. All the big boys in on both sides. Beck sneaks it, and he comes up short. It's 4th and goal. So now they're just inside the 1-yard line, and we'll see what Miami wants to do here. You have to imagine they'd want to go for this. Mario Cristobal will elect to take the points. This will move it to a 3-score game if he can angle it through. Auburn Mr. Automatic puts it in. And it's a 3-score game in the Fiesta Bowl with 8:12 to go. 29-10 is our score. Eight minutes and 12 seconds to go. He's going to bring this one out of the end zone, and that was not a good decision. Brought down at the 15. And that's where the Rebels will begin on offense. They are needing points in the worst way. Play action to start the drive. Chambliss to the outside. Pass is caught. Good tackle. Dazon Stribling had nowhere to go, and a good play on the perimeter to bring up second down. 5-yard pickup. Second and 5 from the 20-yard line. Quick screen, and Wallace can't go anywhere. Maybe a yard, and now third down. Over halfway through this fourth quarter now. Big third down here for the Rebels. They need to convert. Chambliss on third down fires a strike and completes it for a first down. Dazon Stribling. And they move the chains up to the 30-yard line with 7 minutes to go here in the fourth, and Ole Miss trailing by 19 need to go down and fast. First down at the 30-yard line. Another quick throw. Breaking a tackle is Lee, and then brought down immediately. Just a yard on the pickup. Contact by Raul Aguirre Jr., and it's only one, and Ole Miss is just doing these underneath throws, and it's taking a lot of time off the clock to only gain a yard. We're down under 6.5 to go, and they need 3 scores to make up. Another screen. Harrison Wallace can't get it going again. Wesley Becenthi on the tackle, and he is hurt. So that stops the clock, but now third down. Third down and 8 here for the Rebels, trying to push it down the field. Not doing a very good job at that right now. Chambliss stands in, fires downfield, and it's incomplete. Good coverage by Miami. And now it's fourth down, and I think you have to go for this if you're the Rebels. It's 4th and 8. Rebels keep their offense on the field, and the game is potentially on the line here for the Rebels offense. On fourth down, Chambliss fires, and the pass is caught by Wallace for a first down out across midfield. Big conversion there for the Rebels, but they still need to hurry. Ethan O'Connor was in on coverage on Wallace, and he got burned. And now first down to the 46-yard line. They go play action. Chambliss downfield again, swatted away. O.J. Frederic, who has had an excellent game tonight, knocks that one away, and it's 2nd and 10. 5:41 to go. But now you can see Chambliss trying to force the ball down the field. You kind of have to at this point in the game. 5:41 to go. Chambliss fires, pass caught. Going up to get it is Daquan Wright, and a 9-yard pickup to the 37-yard line, 3rd and 1. 5.5 to go and counting down on the Rebels very quickly. Third and 1 from the 37. They go for another screen, and that didn't even work. Daquan Wright couldn't get there, and now fourth down again. Ethan O'Connor makes the tackle, and now another fourth down here for the Rebels on offense with 5 minutes to go. 4th and 2 from the 37-yard line. They swing it out for Lacey, and Lacey's got a first down as he takes it down the sideline. Lacey out of bounds inside the 15. And another 4th down conversion for the Rebels with 4.5 to go here in the 4th. "23-yard catch and run for Kawan Lacey. Good looking drive here for the Rebels, but their biggest concern right now is the clock. Down by 3 scores. 4:31 to go in the 4th. First down at the 15-yard line. Logan Diggs in at running back for the Rebels offense. He gets it, and Diggs only able to muster a couple. In a play like that, you just got to question it because that'll keep the clock running. And this drive has taken a lot of time off the clock for the Rebels. They're at the 13-yard line with just over 4 minutes to go. They need to start taking shots at the end zone, you'd have to think. Shameless hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. They were trying to set up another screen to Harrison Wallace, and now 3rd down and 8 from the 13-yard line. They need to get to the 5-yard line to move the chains. 3rd down and 8 from the 13. Shameless with an extra man coming on the blitz. Throws on the run. Pass is caught and nowhere close. They mark the forward progress at the 11. They only pick up 2 yards, maybe even only 1. And now another 4th down here for the Rebels as we're under 4 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. And with every second coming off the clock, Miami can smell the national championship. 4th and 7 with the game on the line potentially. Shameless fires to the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown. Caden Lee comes back to get it, and the door is slightly open for the Rebels. So a much-needed touchdown for the Rebels on offense. The problem is that drive took a lot of time off the clock. And now they still trail by 2 possessions, and they need to somehow get the ball back twice. They do have all 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, so if they can get a quick stop, it's still doable, but it'll be hard for the Rebels. It's 29-17. That drive was 15 plays to go 86 yards. It all got set up by that kickoff return that probably shouldn't have been returned. He took it from deep in the end zone, only got out to the 15-yard line. Now the onside kick here for the Rebels is recovered by Miami, and the Hurricanes can smell it. To the outside quickly, pass is caught. Coming back for it is C.J. Daniels, and a no gain on the play, 2nd down. Precious seconds ticking off the clock right now for the Rebels. Here is Beck keeping it, running left side, and Carson Beck picks up the first down to the 27-yard line. And that just made things a whole lot easier for the Hurricanes. First down at the 27-yard line. Quick throw. Bauman takes it inside the 20-yard line. And a pickup of 8. Injuries stop the clock. .241 to go in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 2. Fletcher running right side. Couldn't get there. And a timeout taken by the Rebels. And now we're to the point where a first down ends the game for Miami. The Rebels need a stop. 3rd and 2. Fletcher up the middle. He's got the first down. And that should end the game. Ole Miss out of timeouts. We still have the 2-minute timeout, but the game is in the hands of the Hurricanes. First down at the 15. They give it to Fletcher, running right side. Fletcher trying to stiff arm his way free, and he gets brought down at the 11-yard line. And Ole Miss can't stop the clock. Miami will take this down to the 2-minute timeout. We have hit the 2-minute timeout. Miami is 2 minutes away from the national championship. It's 2nd down and 6, so Miami still does have to run plays. With Ole Miss not being able to stop the clock, they can't just knee it mathematically yet. 2nd and 6 from the 11-yard line. Fletcher, right side. Fletcher takes it inside the 5. It's a first down, and Miami can go victory formation if they choose. Minute 57 to go in the 4th. We do get victory formation. And the Miami Hurricanes, a team that a lot of people said shouldn't have even made the bracket, now find themselves into the national championship game. The Miami Hurricanes are going to Georgia. 29-17 the final score, and the Hurricanes get it done and send the Rebels home. And it will be Carson Beck and the Miami Hurricanes playing against the winner of Indiana versus Oregon in the national title game. What a win for the Miami Hurricanes as their season rolls on. They have won the Fiesta Bowl.